today. So I am in Beverly, Massachusetts. I'm going to this coffee shop called Beantrust Coffee Bar. And I'm in this cute little quaint New England town. Very quiet. No one is on the road or on the streets like at all. And I'm contemplating, because it's literally like a small town, I don't know if I'm really gonna stick around to like walk around, because it's basically just like houses. There's no real attractions here, but I'm gonna look on Google later and see if there's anything. But for now, I need coffee. In my car, and I didn't stay there because there were literally only like two very small tables out there, and one was taken up mostly by like a couple of ladies and one of the ladies' daughters or something like that. And it's very chilly and windy today, so I really didn't want to stay outside anyways. And I asked for a mocha iced coffee, and like he put so much cream in there. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't even taste like the mocha. It just tastes like a cold brew. I'm not about cold brews, and altogether my things were like $7.25, which is ridiculous. It's the most expensive coffee I've ever had in my life. Food, I got this little like muffin, blueberry muffin thing, so I'm gonna taste test it. I'm getting out of my comfort zone with this because I typically don't eat blueberry like at all. Not the biggest blueberry fan, but we'll see. This is off the crust. First taste test. It's not bad. I think he said they're freshly picked blueberries, so pretty good. I'm impressed. But the coffee, not so much. Overall, I'm just not blown away by the coffee's little muffin and that $7.25. Like, I get it, it's a small, probably family-owned business and whatnot, but that's just ridiculously expensive. Muffin's good, and I have something to eat. And I've drove through some parts of Beverly, and there's really not much around here. Like, it's pretty suburban, kind of quiet type of setting. Half of these streets don't even have proper sidewalks for you to walk on. I didn't even see shops or anything like that in this area, so unless there's like a hidden like trail or something like that, there's really no point in me like staying around in this area. I'm gonna have to find someplace else. I could either go back to Salem or maybe go to like another area with something that's not here. Okay, so I think I found this little place that looks like it's kind of off of a main like busy street in Beverly, and it's called Atomic Cafe. It's like a 4-minute drive from here. We're gonna do a take 2 of the coffee because I just literally cannot finish this cold brew. Like, I don't like cold brew at all. Like, I just like traditional coffee with cream and sugar. If you have an option for mocha, I'll take mocha. So yeah, I'm going to go to there, and it also looks like they have more food options. So I did eat the muffin, but I'm still a bit hungry, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day. So I want to eat as much as I can, so that way at least I'm good until, the afternoon, because it's only like 10:35. So I went to Atomic Cafe and got a little social anxiety. I didn't really want to film in there, but it was so crowded in there. There's like nowhere to sit, and it's very chilly and windy today, so I'm not sitting in there. It's okay. This is what the coffee looks like. It's It's not the greatest, but it's better than the cold brew. Because when I got it, she was like, oh, okay, one cold brew. And I'm like, no, I asked for an iced coffee, not a cold brew. But whatever, this coffee is a little bit better. And I got a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. So we'll see how that goes. That was actually pretty good. I'm very impressed with that sandwich. You can see I ate it all, which is a good sign. So now that I've eaten my stuff, not even done with my coffee yet, I'll work on that. But I think what I'm gonna do is probably head to another location to explore. Even though this is basically like the town center, I'm pretty sure I have other places to see and things to do. And I'm gonna try to see if there's like another place that I could walk around and explore a bit. Okay, so I spent way too long trying to figure out what to do here in Salem because I came to Massachusetts specifically to explore Salem. And I did a lot of like the touristy things around there. Not that I didn't get to, you know, go into all the museums and whatnot. I didn't. However, I was trying to look for things that were away from like the crowded touristy areas. And after like 30 or 40 minutes of looking on the map, I found this place. It's called the Pioneer Village of Salem. So this is like a recreation of what, you know, the housing and the land looked like back in like the early 1600s when the Puritans and whatnot settled here in Salem. So if you are a history nerd like me, then this should be really exciting and fun. So let's check it out. So you have to walk all the way down there over the bridge apparently, and then that's where the Pioneer Village is. So far, this is such a cool experience. I love seeing these old houses and the way that things were built and run back then. Okay, so I'm done exploring the Pioneer Village. It was a small little place, you know, it's not really that big, so don't expect to take like, I don't know, more than 30-45 minutes at most, and that's if you're reading like every single thing that they have in there when they don't really have much in there. But that's okay. So now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go back to downtown Salem and just kind of continue to walk around, explore, probably grab some lunch there and whatnot, because at 5:30 p.m. I have to be at the Lizzie Borden house. I'm gonna make a whole separate vlog on that altogether because that's not here in Salem. It's in Falls River, Massachusetts, I believe. So stay on the lookout for that. But I'm gonna just continue walking Salem and see if there's anything else I missed that I wanted to see and do, and then eventually get some lunch and then start heading out to the Lizzie Borden house. Okay, so there's a slight change of plans. There's like no parking anywhere, and I should have taken my own advice. Get here very, very early in the morning to bag yourself a parking garage spot or a parking lot spot. However, because I went to another part of Massachusetts and then it took me a while to come back to this area, I just can't find parking anywhere. And all the side street parking, there are signs that specifically prohibit like basically out of state or out of area people from like parking there. Like you'll see green signs that say like residential parking only or residence parking. So I couldn't even park there even if I wanted to, because my plates say Pennsylvania, not Massachusetts. So because of traffic, normally it takes like an hour to get from here to Falls River to the Lizzie Borden house, but it is going to take an hour and 45 minutes because of traffic now. So by the time I get there, it should be 3:17. So I figure I'll just leave now, get there to the area, and then find some place to eat over there, and then I will go and do my separate ghost tour of the place. But I think I'll end it here for the Salem vlog series, only like a very short one, but that's okay. I really hope you enjoyed what little of Salem that I showed you, and stay tuned for